Navigating Ryle High School's hallways between classes is like navigating the 405 in San Diego. After all, Ryle is the largest public high school in northern Kentucky.
It's a big school, 2 floors, a lot of kids. And, sometimes with the switching around of classes, I might have to go find a kid because they have a dentist appointment. Morning.
Meet Sharon Zilliox, new member of Ryle's behavioral team. But that's not all she does. Among her many duties, she's widely seen every day as the hall monitor. But we're not talking hall monitors from back in the day.
Go to class. We'll talk later. They might give me the "oh, Miss Z" and roll their eyes, but they'll go. They'll go to class. And sometimes they just need a couple minutes of attention.
So while she's monitoring the halls and making sure students get to class on time, she's still taking care of these students' needs.
Miss Z is like a mother figure to the school, I feel like. She's just always someone that everyone can go up and talk to and just be open with.
I actually have known Ms. Ziliox for more than a couple of years now. When I was at middle school, she was kind of had the same role she does here. So when she transferred over here, I obviously knew her kind of well. I knew where her room was, and I knew that her door in her office was always open, and she was always down to talk.
She does a great job of being strict with kids, but then also building relationships and just meets kids where they're, certain kids she knows, where to poke and prod, and certain kids she knows, where to lay off, and, really has a good feel for just the relational part of, being around kids.
So we'll talk about how this is the little world that they live in right now, that they can learn how to cope with things like, I don't want to sit next to that person, or that person looked at me wrong this morning, or I think the teacher's out to get me. Or I didn't get breakfast, whatever the case may be. I can solve some of the problems, but for the most part, this is their chance to learn how to cope when they go out into the big world where, they're not going to have the support necessarily that they have here in high school.
Ms. Z is just someone that anybody can go to no matter what, and she's just the person that if you have any trouble, you can always go for her for an answer.
She has a great rapport with a group of students that not a lot of people have a great rapport with. She kind of has a nose for news. She knows what's going on here at Ryle, what's coming, what's going down the pipe, what's going to be coming. She's everywhere.
Miss Z, as students affectionately call her, has been at Ryle 3 years. She's a para-educator, hall and bathroom monitor. She does bus duty and monitors the parking lot. She makes rounds checking that exterior and classroom doors are locked and secure. She checks in on her special needs students and their latest projects. And she keeps an eye out for students' facial expressions, which tell her when a student either needs help or some special attention. She also works closely with the school's SRO.
I consider her my partner in crime. She definitely there to help me out. She knows these kids just as well as I do. Has her personality that the kids definitely shine to. And she's more the lighter side. When things get rough, she's the good cop, I'm the bad cop.
It takes a special kind of adult like Ms. Z who can work on behavior, relate to the kids, and maintain that relationship at the same time. She does an excellent job.
The job Miss Ziliox does every day takes a special kind of person who can react on a dime, depending on the situation.
I think the thing with Ms. Z was just the idea of the amount of students every single day, and she doesn't have just one role. She's not just a para, she's not just a teacher, she's not just an administrator, a counselor. She really encompasses pretty much everything that happens, here. If there's a spill, she'll jump right in, and she really kind of crosses all different job categories that we have here. So I think that's what really elevated her in my mind.
I love my job. I absolutely love my job. I did not have it set in my heart or mind to be in education in any way, and the opportunity came up 8 years ago, and that was in special education. And I love that. Thought I would miss that greatly when this opportunity came available, but I still get to interact with that department and all of the departments. So now I have an even wider range of opportunities to make the little, just tiny differences.
She says she draws from her own experiences and those of her 4 children to be relevant to the students at Ryle High. So no difference is tiny, Mrs. Ziliox. You make a big difference in these students' lives. Thank you for what you do.
Congratulations, Ms. Z, on breaking the mold award. You deserve it.
Congratulations, Ms. Z. You deserve it.
Congratulations, Miss C. You deserve it.
Ms. Z, just like everybody else here, I love you, girl. You do a wonderful job. This award does not even give a small portion of what you do here daily, and I thank you for that.
Congratulations, Ms. Ziliox. Bribing all those people definitely paid off.
Congratulations, Ms. Z. You are a blessing to the students here at Larry A. Ryle High School. You are so well deserved for this honor. Thank you for everything you do every day.